You're watching News 8.
CPA Michelle Stabell is back with us. Michelle, great to see you. Thanks for a few minutes.
Thanks for having me, Mark.
So a troubling topic for some of our viewers. We've got the graphic here. COVID stimulus checks. Some folks are having a problem here. They're either not receiving them, they're being delayed. What's been happening?
So most of the stimulus payments have been sent out at least to taxpayers' bank accounts, but some taxpayers haven't received them yet. It could be that they don't have a bank account on file with the IRS. Could be their bank account was closed with the IRS. There's a couple other reasons that people might not have received their stimulus yet, and I know it's causing a lot of stress for some taxpayers.
There was something about these checks going into the wrong account. How is the IRS working to resolve that?
So the IRS will have to work with the banking institutions on their own end, but for taxpayers, this stimulus payment turns into a refundable credit on their 2020 tax return if they didn't receive it. So both the first stimulus and the second stimulus need to be reconciled on a taxpayer's 2020 tax return, and then however much the taxpayer should have received that they haven't received will be refunded when they file their tax return.
All right, so for folks who are watching who are still kind of up in the air with this second round of stimulus, what can they do to get some answers?
So the IRS has a tool on their website, irs.gov. It's the first tool there. It says get my payment status or get my economic impact payment status. And the IRS, the website will ask for a little bit of information, and then it will tell the taxpayer how much they're supposed to get and how they're supposed to receive it, whether it's through direct deposit through a bank account or through a check payment, or maybe even through receiving a prepaid card. And that will give the taxpayer all the information that is available at this point in time. So the IRS is really pushing people to go out to the website and check out their own status on their own.
And one footnote to that, don't try to call the IRS, however, correct?
Correct. The IRS, the operators do not have any additional information besides on the website. And the IRS phone systems are so backlogged, it just causes a lot of frustration of sitting on hold, and many taxpayers will not even be successful in getting through to somebody. So the IRS is really discouraging the phone calls and really pushing taxpayers to be patient, wait, go to the irs.gov website and look up this tool and find out what's happening with their stimulus payment.
Now, I know you mentioned, as we set this topic up, that you've been talking to some of your clients about this. Of course, our viewers can go and check in with their CPA if they have one, or as you said, go to irs.gov to look for answers there, right?
Yes, they can. And then the IRS will be following up with all the stimulus payments that are being sent out. They'll follow up with a letter. And that letter really needs to be included in the tax documents that are forwarded to a tax accountant. Because again, the stimulus payment has to be reconciled on a taxpayer's tax return. So hopefully all taxpayers will receive their payment without an issue. It'll be followed up with a letter. It'll be reconciled on the tax return. But that reconciliation really does provide some benefit if the taxpayer doesn't receive the stimulus payment as planned.
Well, we certainly hope this helps. Again, Michelle, thanks for the time and the insight as well.
You're welcome.
If you missed any of our conversation, as always, we're sharing it online at Rochester First.